Hey guys, it's Jo here. Welcome back to my channel, and in this video, as you guys see from the title, we are doing something super fun. This morning, I got this beauty in the mail, and I'm super excited to read it, as I've always been super excited to read it. As you guys know, I'm a huge Stephanie Garber fan. The Carvel series is my absolute favorite, so I'm super excited about this. And I'm super excited about the fact that it has the character Jax in it, because as we all know, I love that character. In the second book of Carvel, I kind of struggled to decide who I wanted her to end up with, because I thought Tella and Jax were really cute, and I thought Tella and Dante were really cute. So I was just really excited to get more to Jax, obviously because his story, I'm just excited for his story to continue. So today we are doing a reading vlog of this beautiful book, and it's gonna be including spoilers. So if you're not here for spoilers, I would not suggest continuing on with this video because I will have spoilers. But if you want to see a spoiler-free book talk, comment that down below, because I've been thinking about starting live shows. So maybe I'll do a live show or just a normal book talk. We'll see. But if you want to see that, comment that down below. Also, I wanted to show you guys how beautiful this book is naked. Look how beautiful this is. Also, this is the Barnes Noble special edition. The front is gold and the mauve pink. So it says recipes of the ancient North, translated for the first time in 500 years. So that's really exciting. There's nothing on the back, which is fine because the front is beautiful enough. There's obviously nothing on the inside of the cover. And also, so I know Stephanie Garber, because I follow her on Instagram, she did a lot of signed copies in different colors, and I got a hot pink cover, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, I'm really excited, and let's get started. Ooh, here's the, oh, so pretty, here's the map. So I'm on chapter 3, and this is my first update because things are already happening very fast beginning. So pretty much the main character, Evangeline, has begged the Prince of Hearts, Jax, for the wedding of her lover to stop between her lover and her stepsister. Also, I'm kind of getting the hint that this is it's a Cinderella story. It is. So pretty much what happened is you learn more about the main character, and pretty much her dad married off to a woman. 6 months later he died, and she had a daughter. So now Evangeline has a stepmother and a stepsister, and that stepsister is suddenly marrying the love of Evangeline's life. And then she made a deal with Jax to stop the wedding, and surprise, surprise, he stopped the wedding, but in a very conventional way. So he pretty much turned everyone to stone, which I thought was very Jack-like, let's be honest here. I am just already loving this because Jack is, like I said, amazing. I remember when I first got to the part where he came in, and that was normal, and then they were kind of discussing things, and I love the fact that he's kind of interrogating her on how many people he kissed or she kissed, because I don't know, I think it's just really funny. He just seems really cocky to me once again, and I love his character. So I'm just really excited that he was introduced this early in the book. Literally, I think it was chapter 2. Chapter 1 was just her going to the church, I believe, and I'm just so excited that I've started this. So the deal that she made with, she has to kiss 3 people, and I feel we all thought, we knew she would kiss 3 people, but I thought it was she had to kiss Jax 3 times before I started reading this, and then I totally forgot that pretty much his kisses kill people, besides Donatella, which I don't remember why. Because when I was reading that book, when I was reading Legendary, I had thought that Tella was Jack's soulmate. I don't really remember what happened. I think it was true love or something. Yeah, but I don't really necessarily remember what happened with those 2, but I just, in my mind, I was oh, Donatella didn't die, so Evangeline's not gonna die. But here we are, pretty much being oh, Evangeline cannot kiss him. I'm kind of curious. I kind of feel so I have a prediction already. Evangeline has some sort of magic in her, because she was found in a box, she thinks. Her parents told her, and her hair is an unnatural color of everyone else's. So I feel she has some sort of magic in her that she obviously doesn't know about. And then I feel I don't know if it's obvious or this is just me stretching for something, but I feel obviously Jax and Evangeline are gonna end up in an actual relationship later on in the book. So I'm really curious. I'm also really curious to who she's gonna have to kiss, So like I'm just really excited to get into this book, and like I'm only 3 chapters in and I'm already like have so many questions because so many things have already happened. So I'm gonna keep reading and then I'll give you guys another update in a little bit. Like I said, I'm just so excited to be reading this. Also, comment down below right now like any predictions that you have for like the rest of this book, like if you're reading it along with me, because like obviously I have predictions now and I'm only 3 chapters in. So like I said, tell me your predictions. I'm really curious what other people are thinking. Okay, so it is the next morning and I read a little bit more last night and now I'm officially at, I believe, part 2. So I'm super excited about the fact that Tella and Scarlet are in here again because queens, literally. I was not expecting them to be in here for some odd reason. Like I knew it was in the same world, but for some odd reason when I started this, I thought it was gonna be like a different like time period. Like I thought it was gonna be like once upon a time, like with Jax, like in the future or like the past. Mostly like I thought it was gonna be the past, but apparently this like takes place like right after the events of finale. So like that's exciting. And what's also exciting is that they are involving other fates. So like the poisoner was in this, which like go him. And so like I've also been seeing some fan art of her with a guy that doesn't look like Jax. I was so confused about all the fan art. But like low key, it might be the poisoner. I don't know. But I have a feeling that like she has like a romantic relationship with someone. And like I'm kind of hoping it's gonna be the poisoner because that would be fun. It probably won't be, but that, like I said, would just be fun. So I'm hoping for that. I think I'm starting again on this is page 80, I believe. So I'm gonna read a little bit more and update you guys later. I have to go to class and then to work, so I won't be home until tonight, so I won't get like too much reading done, but I'm just really excited to continue. I'm still not knowing how to feel about Evangeline and her sister, like her stepsister and her stepmother position, because like I just don't know how to feel about it yet. So I have a feeling, I just don't know how to feel about her stepsister. I can't tell if I like her or not. So she's still on the not sure page. Like I don't know if I like her or not yet. So hopefully we'll get to see like, you know, who, like, we'll get to see more of her. Like, obviously, they're going to, I think it's the North. I'm just gonna call it the North for now. So they're going to the North, and, like, I have a feeling, so Jax is probably gonna be there, and then I feel like there's gonna be other people there, obviously. I feel like, obviously, she's gonna, like, meet someone, and just, like, I'm excited. I'm excited for, like, what the North brings, and, like, all of that. It's, like, apparently, I think it's, like, a more magical place, I think. So I'm pretty sure, like, everything, like, about the North is, like, enchanted, so, like, people can't really learn much about it. So, like, I'm just interested to learn more about the North and about Evangeline and who her love interest is going to be, if it's going to be Jax or if it's going to be the poisoner or someone else. I could be playing into the poisoner just because I was interested that there was another fate. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen next. Okay, so I'm doing a quick update. It's like, I think the next day from when I like updated you guys last. And pretty much, I take back my love interest with the poisoner. I realized the other love interest is the Prince of the North. Like, I should have just literally waited like 5 pages before I told you guys that. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure the new love interest is the Prince of the North. Like, apparently Donatella and Scarlet sent her to the North to represent them, and apparently she's one of the people who is like competing for the prince's like heart or whatever. I'm excited about that. Yeah, so I'm roughly like 100 pages into this. I want to get a big chunk into it because today is the day that A Kingdom of the Curse comes out, and while I do love this book, that book I've been way more excited about for literally since I like finished the first book. So I'm gonna get a big chunk into this and then we'll see where my next update is. Okay, update like 5 minutes later. Apparently Jack is the one who I was thinking of with the dark blue hair. He just walked into this party with his dark blue hair, and I'm shocked because I thought it was gonna be the prince, and oh my gosh, my mind is just like turning and turning. Like, I literally, at first I thought it was the poisoner, and I thought it was the prince, and apparently it's Jax. So I'm starting to believe that this is just a whole love story for Jax maybe, but I'm not sure, and I'm very eager to find out because obviously it's getting juicy with Jax walking into the party and Evangeline being like, ah shit, I know him. But apparently Jax is like a really close friend of the prince, and this other girl is like, oh, that's Lord Jax, and it's like, no, that's not Lord Jax. He's a fate. Like, he's literally like crazy. Anyway, so that was exciting. I'm on page 101, 100. So I'm gonna keep reading. Hopefully it gets more exciting. I will obviously update you guys as I'm updating now. Ugh, I'm so excited for them to like interact and stuff. Things have escalated severely. So I'm now on chapter 16 and so many things have happened. So pretty much she accidentally ran into Jax, and the first person she had to kiss was Prince Apollo, and they went through this whole thing where like Jax was publicly like not necessarily like caressing her, but like he was making her more interesting to other people. And so pretty much what happened is when it was her turn to go up to the prince and see him, she like somehow got the prince to like kiss her, and then like he was doing it like very hungrily, and like he was doing it a lot. And so like I can't tell that if it's something that Jax did or like this is just how the prince is. I'm liking this a lot. And it was like they were making out so much that like Jax had to like pull him away and be like, you gotta leave. And he like told Evangeline, he's like, don't look back. She looked back, he like the prince looked like normal, but like he looked like he was kind of stuck in like a trance or something, or like he just looked a little bit different to her. And then the end of the chapter is just like the daily rumor ending, like the daily rumor. So yeah, I'm now on page 120. It's only been like 20 pages since I last updated you guys, but I thought that was like such a big thing. And I'm really excited because like I love Stephanie Garber's like writing, and I'm excited that she's like kind of trickling in this kind of romance. Sorry if my nose sounds like really stuffy. I'm having really bad like allergies right now. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just really excited for these relationships in here. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep reading and figure out what the heck is going on. So another update, we're now on chapter 20, and Evangeline is officially engaged to the prince. What a shock that it happened this early. There was like a little bit of doubt when he like asked someone else to dance with him. Then all of a sudden he was like behind her, and he was like, how would you turn around? And she turns around, he gets onto one knee and then proposes, and then I'm just like, what is happening? Like that was literally so fast. Like I'm on page 150. Like, girl, you're literally engaged on 150. Although I am almost halfway through the book, so this is pretty interesting. But I don't know where this is going. And neither does Evangeline, because like what does Jax gain from her being engaged to the prince? So that's the big question right now. So like what is Jax's plan? Like what's going on? And he also asked Marisol to dance, which I didn't like. Like, I think Marisol is being a little sketchy. I feel like she knows what happens, and I feel like she's gonna be the wild card, and she's gonna be like the secret, bad villain of this book, to be honest. Like, she seems nice and all, but then what if Evangeline's right? What if she's just faking it? So hi verse. So I'm kind of curious to see what she does, because I kind of feel like Marisol's behind a few things. I'm interested to see where it goes. Okay. Percy's joining us for reading time. You have anything else to say, Percy? Huh? You have anything to say? She's my reading buddy. Yes, you are. Alright, anyway, as she goes away, I'm gonna update you guys later. I'm very curious where this is going, because it's what happens now that they're engaged? What's going on? Okay, so I've roughly read about 100 pages from last time I talked to you guys. So I'm on page 218, and things have escalated a lot. So pretty much we find out that Jax is pretty much marrying Evangeline to the prince because of some old prophecy, and apparently Evangeline is the key in order to open this giant gateway that Jax wants to get into. We don't really know what's inside the gate. There's different stories of it's a person, or different stories of there's a lot of magical objects, and pretty much no one knows what Jax, he might not even know. Because, there's just so many different, rumors of, what it could be. So, it's, the day of their wedding, and I don't really know what's gonna happen, to be honest. Because it's, apparently when they get married, the enchantment of love for Evangeline is going to, rub off of Apollo. So, that's gonna be interesting. It might be one of those situations where it's, he knew he was he was enchanted, but he, liked her anyway. The whole, Ben and Mal thing from Descendants. Once again, sorry for my allergies. They sound absolutely awful. Anyway, so Jax also warned Evangeline about her sister, which I was kind of predicting because I'm like, I have a feeling she's like trying to do something or like she's just behind something. Yes, I'm like really curious as to like what Marisol could like be behind. Like, I agree that like she's doing something, I just don't know what it is. And like we're a little bit more than halfway through the book, just like a little bit. Like we just hit like halfway a couple pages ago, I'm assuming. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep reading. I'm on chapter 32 and it's getting heated. I'm really excited to figure out what happens with Evangeline and Apollo because like they're kind of cute. I low-key am shipping like Evangeline and Jax, so I feel like I'm just a person that like I like people with Jax, okay? Like literally Jax and Donatella, I loved them. Like I thought they were so cute. I thought her Legend were cuter, so like it's okay. But like I just want Jax to end up with someone. So like what if the third kiss is him? What if the third kiss is him? This is interesting. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading and I'll update you guys again when I get like further. This isn't really a big of an update, but I thought it was just a cute moment I wanted to share with you guys. So Tiberius, Apollo's brother, decided to show up and that whole situation was quite interesting. So he shows up and like almost starts a fight with Apollo and like pretty much like, so this is after they're married, and apparently like either the spell didn't wear off or like he's like falling in love with her. We don't really know yet. But so Tiberius shows up in the middle of their first dance and they're literally like Apollo's ready to like pull out a sword. Just make any sense. And Tiberius is there like, I'm gonna tell her, and then Apollo's like, don't you dare, blah 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 blah. It's like things get really interesting, and like so Evangeline like steps in and just like calls him my dearest, which is like the first time she's like addressed him as like something cute and not like Apollo or your highness, which interesting. So I'm very curious as to like where this is gonna go. Like her and Tiberius danced together and like he asked her like if he actually loves Apollo and she responded with the truth, where it's like I loved him before, but I'm hoping I can come to love Apollo as much as I loved him. It's like super cute, and like I don't know how I feel about Tiberius and Evangeline. Like I can't tell if Tiberius is a threat or not, because like he leaves off with saying, "Thank you for the dance, Evangeline. The next time I see you, I'll tell you why I disappeared. I don't want to spoil anything else for you tonight." So obviously he was gone for like a big specific reason, and I kind of feel like it's a part of the prophecy as to like why he was gone. Like I feel like it's definitely tied together with everything. So like I'm just really curious as to like who Tiberius is, where is he coming from, like what is going on. It kind of seemed like Apollo wasn't an enchantment anymore, and like he knows what's going on, because like his brother was like, I can't believe like you married her, and like not to like spite Evangeline, but I feel like he was talking about the prophecy, but we don't specifically know yet. So I'm going to keep reading and update you guys in a little bit, like probably if something else happens or like if I just get further into the book. Like it's only been like 20 pages since I last talked to you guys, but clearly like some big things are happening, so I'm really excited to keep going, and I'm just, like I said, interested and obviously have a lot of questions. Ooh, exciting things are happening. Okay, so it's like 30 pages later, and pretty much, so Evangeline went up to the wedding suite after talking to Jax, and she kissed the prince, and like he was at first angry and then hurt, and then he died. His heart like stopped. So Jax comes in and she's like crying so hard. I'm like, there's a puddle of tears on the floor. And apparently she's been poisoned to like the point where like her tears won't stop and like they'll make her like die. And so like Jax quickly takes her to like this person. We don't know who she is yet. It's a she. Probably Fate or something like the poisoner, something like that. And they're like, he's like kind of freaking out. She's still crying, and this girl tries to say, try to comfort her while I put together an antidote, pretend she's someone you care for. And Jack's arms tensed around Evangeline. What is happening? Is he thinking about her? Is he thinking about Donatella? Is he thinking about the past? This is so crazy. Is the prince actually dead? Because Jack says he's not dead, but like she didn't feel a pulse. The guards didn't feel a pulse. Like their guards tried to like arrest her, saying that like she was the culprit, and she's like just like bawling, and they're just like, what's going on? So like I'm gonna keep reading, and I'm gonna film myself reading, because like I have a feeling I'm gonna update you guys again, because like things are getting very interesting. Ooh. Okay, so Jax asks if he can let her go after like being fed the antidote, and Evangeline says yes, and this girl says no, not unless you want her to die. She'll need close physical contact for at least a full day for a cure to take, which means they gotta be together for a full day. Oh, so exciting. Oh, part 3, and it's titled Chaos. Makes sense. Oh, so I have a feeling Prince isn't dead, but maybe, and like someone went to go get Tiberius. Like obviously he knows about it, so like part 3 is gonna be chaotic. Things have escalated literally so much. So Jax is now sleeping, like not necessarily like eternally, but he's back to normal, he's fine. And oh my god, so Evangeline went to the castle to accuse Marisol, and Marisol admitted to enchanting Luke, and she's saying that she didn't enchant Tiberius. And so, but before that, so Evangeline made a truth serum and put it in the like water that they all drink there, and Tiberius ended up drinking it after they caught her, and he actually just admitted that he killed his brother. So it wasn't Marisol, but she's still a villain in all this. But he killed him. Oh, he's admitting, he's like, I didn't mean to kill him. It was supposed to be you. I didn't want to hurt my brother. I found a poison, a fate's tears that were only supposed to affect females. But it seems that story was a lie. Woo! So he poisoned her. Oh, okay, so he was under the enchantment of Marisol, and now like Marisol walked in, and he's like threatening to kill her. Oh my god, this is going crazy. Wait, hold on. Wait, so now Evangeline is like, oh yeah, so they're not considering Evangeline princess because Tiberius confessed to the murder. So now they're like all listening to her. Wait, what? Prince Apollo is alive? Ooh, now we're kind of starting to get the hint that Jax might have been behind Apollo dying. Oh no! Oh no, Jax might be the person behind all of this. Oh my gosh. I just finished it. Hold on. Let me go to the epilogue. I know there's one. No, Yay! Okay, you guys, so I just finished the book. I'm definitely rating this a 5 out of 5. Let me put the cover on. So I'm rating this book a 5 out of 5. And Stephanie, girl, if there's not a second book to this, we're gonna have a few issues because you left with a cliffhanger, I would just like to say. So this book, 5 out of 5, absolutely amazing. Literally threw me in a bunch of like twists and turns. So pretty much what happened was Jax is behind like everything. Besides like Tiberius like being blamed for murder, like I don't think that was part of the plan. But, like he was kind of framing Marisol, but like Marisol was behind things, but like Jax had influenced Evangeline's mind to believe that. So that's crazy. And pretty much Jax is the reason why Evangeline was framed, because that's also part of the prophecy. And I believe the last chapter was her opening the door, which is the cliffhanger. So like I said, there better be more to it. And like I'm a little bummed because like we thought that Jax and Evangeline were like actually getting super close and we were all loving it, and then he lied. And like so Paulo isn't dead, but he's like in a sleepless like eternity or something, and like Jax can undo it, but he's pretty much holding Apollo as like a bargaining chip with Evangeline so the door can be open. So that's pretty much like the end of the book. I really like this, as you guys could tell. Let me know down below if you guys want me to do like an actual book talk. Maybe I'll do a live show if you guys want to see one. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please, with spoilers, tell me your thoughts down below if you watched this, because like, or I mean, if you read the book. That makes more sense, not watched it. If you read the book, I want to know everyone else's thoughts. I want to know how you're feeling about Evangeline and Apollo and Evangeline and Jax, and like, I just want to know like everything. So like, please comment down below. So like this video and subscribe to see more videos like this. I really like doing the more spoilery videos and like vlogs and stuff, and I really want to discuss this book more, so I will hopefully be doing another video about this soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye guys!